he has eternal life. And judging with silver and gold, my brother. I'm asking you. Repentance. Christ taught repentance to the people. You know what establishment is? Thanksgiving, the holiday. It's an oppressive holiday to our people. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, the Jew and the Israelites.
So when you got a pass-down factory, so you can make the call for yourself.
I want to show you one more thing about that woman. Remember they said, oh, the woman had faith and Christ healed her. Let's see what she had faith in, bro. We're going to see who Christ came for. We're going to see what she had faith in. All right? We're going to start at Matthew. Got it? The book of Matthew, chapter 15, verse 21. Then Jesus went thence and departed into the coast of Tyre and Sidon. And behold, a woman of Canaan came out of the same coast, and cried unto him, saying, have mercy on me, O Lord, thou son of David. My daughter is grievously vexed with the devil. But he answered her not a word. Right now, Christ is saying, what you from Canaan? I'm here for my people. I'm here for the Israelites. Keep reading. But he answered her not a word. And his disciples came and besought him, saying, send her away. The disciples are saying, get her out of here. We ain't here for her. This is a Canaanite woman. Keep reading. For she cried after us. But he answered and said, I am not sent. This is who Christ came for. You so-called black, you so-called Hispanics. This is who Christ came for. Out of his own mouth. Read. I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So Christ told the woman, I am not sent to save only the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Salvation is for them. That story goes on. Keep reading. Verse 25. Then came she and worshipped him, saying, Lord, help me. But he answered her and said, it is not me to take the children's bread and cast it to dogs. Can we hear what Christ said? Christ said, this word is for my people. I ain't giving this word to the dogs. You a dog in my eyes. This word ain't for you. That's right. But we're going to keep reading. We're going to keep reading. This word is you a dog. This ain't for you. Keep reading. And she said, truth, Lord. Yet the dogs eat of the crumbs which fall from the master's table. So she said, come on. At least the dogs deserve something. A little crumbs or something, a little help in some kind of way. That's what the dogs deserve, right? Keep reading. Then Jesus answered and said unto her, O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto thee, even as thou wilt. Great is thy faith. What did she just say? She just called herself a dog. She admitted that she was a dog and Christ was the Messiah. They were the Savior. She admits that she's a dog. Keep reading. O woman, great is thy faith. Be it unto even as thou wilt. And her daughter was made whole from that very hour. I'm saying one part. So her daughter had a demon on her, right? She said, throw me a little crumb. Say, get that demon out of my daughter. You know what that's like? Because we don't hate people. If I see a so-called white person with their head bust up on the street, I can call an ambulance for him. Right. Come get an ambulance. This person's bleeding in the street. Call an ambulance. That's a crumb. But I'm not offering the kingdom of heaven. I'm not going to tell them you can be saved and be in the kingdom. Christ threw her a crumb. All right, she's home. Let me go back and teach my people. Hey, you understand that?
Hey, now check this. I'm going to show you, brother, Terrell, that Christ is actually doing what was prophesied in the Bible. Isaiah 6:12. I'm going to show you what he's doing that. Read that, Isaiah 6:12.
Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve
He
thee
said the nation, the people that will not serve you when the kingdom of heaven comes, what?
shall perish.
Shall what?
Shall perish.
Read on.
Yet those nations shall be utterly wasted.
And what else?
Shall be utterly wasted.
I mean, he gonna put all of them to death. So guess what? When the time comes, when Christ shows back up on the scene, all of these nations are gonna have a choice. Are you gonna bow down and serve the Israelites? Christ gonna give them that. Or you will be put to death. Just like that lady in the New Testament, she bowed down and said, Lord, I'll be a servant to y'all. But that don't mean that you're gonna be ruling with my people. That's where Christ got them from. Go ahead.
Because the nation's gonna have to admit that they're the dogs and we're the masters. Now, my question for you, Darrell, question for you. Do you know you're an Israelite, yes or no? So you know you're an Israelite. So-called African Americans from the tribe of Judah. Or what was your daddy? What was your daddy? Okay, so you were from the tribe of Judah. All right, so the thing is, okay, that's a good thing. You know you're an Israelite. Let me ask you a question. Remember the people in the wilderness that was circling around for 40 years? They knew they was Israel too, right? Did that save them? Bring it up! Did that save them? Just know they was Israel? They didn't make it to the promised land. Why? Because they wasn't keeping God's commandments. Yes, right. In verse 12. That's what you gotta know. If you know that Israel, there's some action behind that. There's action by knowing you're an Israelite. That's right. Deuteronomy 10 verse 12, and I want you to get 1 Samuel 2 and 3. Hold that, get 1 Samuel 2 and 3. Because just knowing you Israel, saying you from the tribe of Judah, that means nothing to the Most High. Everybody that's not keeping the commandments will get put to death. Will be cut off. We're going to see what it is. We're going to see what kind of lifestyle it is. 1 Samuel 2 and verse 3.
1 Samuel chapter 2 verse 3. Talk no more exceeding proudly. Let not arrogancy come out of your mouth.
Because you described slavery, and you was proud to say that you would know you was Israelite, right? Keep reading.
For the Lord is a God of knowledge, and by him actions are weighed.
Most High said, don't talk about it, be about it. I don't care how much you say you know who you are, you must be about what I said to do. Yes, we're going to get that for you. You know what? You're my brother, and I got love for you. That's Deuteronomy 10 verse 12. Let's see what God is going to require of the Israelites. There's more than 10 commandments. There's more than 10.
Deuteronomy chapter 10 verse 12. And now Israel, what does the Lord thy God require of thee?
He said, and now, oh Israel, and now Israel. He's not talking to nobody else but you so-called blacks, you so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native American Indians. You are the Israelites, according to this Bible. And we're here today to tell you the truth. Why? Because we showing real love to you. Bring it out. We won't lie to you. We will tell you the truth because we love our people.
That's right.
Read.
But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
You must fear him, you must walk in all his ways. Keep reading.
And to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul.
So how do you do all that? How do you keep loving with all you fear the Lord thy God, all your heart and all your soul? Keep reading.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
To keep the commandments of the Lord. That's what he's requiring from all our people. That's why he went to slavery, because we weren't keeping the commandments. Now you ask me a question. Are there more than 10 commandments? Give me numbers. There most definitely is. Give me numbers. Number 16 verse 38. Yeah, there's definitely more than 10 commandments. We're gonna, because you see our clothes, right? You see the bottom fringes, right? This is gonna explain to you, the Bible's gonna explain to you exactly why we are wearing these fringes right here.
Bring it out!
100%. Read.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel.
Again, with this children of Israel thing. He's talking to the Israelites. Hold that. Matthew 15:24. I just want to get you the point. So in the Old Testament, right? We're in the Old Testament. In the New Testament, Christ is saying the same thing.
Right. Matthew 15, verse 24. Matthew chapter 15, verse 24. But he answered and said, I am not sent but unto the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Darrell, this Bible is about the Israelites.
Yes, right.
Old and New Testament.
Right.
Let's keep reading about these these fringes, because you asked if there's more than 10 commandments. The 10 commandments is the baseline for all the commandments. Any commandment you find, you can fit it in the 10 commandments. It'll fit somewhere in there.
Numbers chapter 15, verse 38. Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes and the borders of their garments.
Keep reading.
Throughout their generation.
Throughout their generation. Now he's talking to the Israelites in that time. He says throughout the generations. What does that mean? Okay. Do the Israelites still exist today? So what we should be doing? What you should be doing? Ain't no I guess. We're in fringes, brother. We're in fringes. But you know that. All praise to the Most High, you know that. And you say, yeah, if you can't afford to buy them, you cut your shirt, put that border blue on there. Exactly. 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 We need Israelites in all occupations. Zephaniah 2:1. You 100% right. Hey, guess who is teaching us to go into business together? No, the Most High God is.
That's right.
It's Zephaniah 2:1. We're going to read it. Let's read what he said to do. Read.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation, not desired.
He said gather yourself together. The nation has not desired. We need businesses, right? Jeremiah 29:1. He said who's trying to do this? God's trying to do this. God's trying to come together and do things. Jeremiah 29, verse 5.
Jeremiah chapter 29, verse 5.
He said, gather yourself together. Read.
Build ye houses.
Build ye houses. Read.
And dwell in them.
And dwell in them. Build things. Build infrastructure and dwell in them. Have your own businesses. Cater to your own people. That's what this Bible's about. Brother, we right here now teaching. We right here now. We all over the world doing it. Hey, guess where you can get us from? www.israelunite.org. Learn how to build up your people. Get us from right there, brother. The answer to your question is right here in this Bible. Now my question is, we out here celebrating Memorial Day weekend. Why are we doing that for? Hold on. So you came for the festivities. So you celebrating with them. Why did we come? Brother, you just said that. Who you celebrating with? You celebrating with us? Brother, what should you be doing? What? You as an Israelite, it said keep the commandments. What should you be doing on this day? On this day? By doing what? What is this day? Give me Exodus. Yeah. Exodus 20. Give me, let's see what this day is to God, and let's see what Christ did in the New Testament on this day. We're going to start in the Old Testament and see if Christ continued this custom in his time. The book of Exodus. This word is going out to you so-called blacks, you so-called Haitians, you so-called Cubans, you so-called Jamaicans, you Israelites. Hear this word on what this day is.
That's right.
Read.
Exodus chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day.
He said, remember the Sabbath day. He didn't say remember Memorial Day.
That's right.
This day is the demoralization of our people.
That's right.
He didn't say remember this day. Demoralizing this day is Memorial Day. He said remember what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
To do what?
To keep it holy.
Read.
6 days shalt thou labor.
6 days shalt thou labor. Basically what I'm saying, you got 6 days to get that money. Ain't nothing wrong with getting money. You gonna be a lawyer? Get that money and be an Israelite lawyer. But on the Sabbath day, you ain't taking no court cases.
That's right.
So I can't come to court that day. We schedule it Monday for trial. But brother, don't lose that vision. You can be a lawyer, an Israelite lawyer. We need somebody that knows the laws of God and the laws of this wicked, oppressive land. Nah, that's craziness, bro. He said, go to that. Let us make man in our own image. And then we're going to see what is the image of the Most High One. Not the Son, the Father. We're going to see what the image is. Read that part.
Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. And God said,
read,
let us make man in our image.
let us make man in our image. What is the image of God? You know what I want, Daniel? What is the image of the Father? Not the Son. We love the Son. Christ is our King. What is the image of the Father? Let us make man out of our image. What man? Daniel 7 and 9, right? On that thing up high. What is the image of God in Christ? Read.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 9. I beheld till the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
The Ancient of Days, meaning no beginning or no end. Who is the Ancient of Days? Who has no beginning and no end? The Most High God. So he's talking about the Most High God. The Ancient of Days did sit. Now how can the Most High sit? What that must mean? If I'm sitting, what's that mean? No, if I'm sitting down, if the Most High is sitting down, that means he has a body.
That's right.
He has a body. He ain't something floating around. He's invisible. What is the Bible saying? No, it ain't saying in us. What is the Bible saying with the Most High is? Read that part again.
The Ancient of Days did sit.
The Most High did sit. The Most High is a man. He had a body. Keep reading.
Whose garment was white as snow.
Whose garment? He had a garment. What must that mean if he had a garment? He had a body. He had shoulders. He had shoulders. He had a back. Nah. This is Daniel talking about what he's seen. It's a vision, but this is what he's seen in the vision. This is what he's seen in the vision. He's showing himself. Remember, we're still at the point. You said, let us make man out of our image. We're going to the image of God. So far we know he has solely as a body. We have shoulders. We have a body. All right, read.
Whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head.
And the hair on his head. And the hair. The Most High God had hair on top of his head. What kind of hair did he have on top of his head? We're going to see what the Bible says. Not what people say, what the Bible says.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
Like the pure wool. Like the purest wool you can find. What kind of hair do the blacks and so-called Hispanics have? Pure woolly hair. You got pure woolly hair. You were made out of God's image. Why? Because you're an Israelite. This is 32 verse 28. You're an Israelite. 32 verse 28. And this is what your name means. This is what your name means. The word Israel. You're going to know right now, your name does not mean African American. Your name does not mean Puerto Rican. Your name does not mean Haitian, Jamaican, Cuban, Salvadorian. Your name is Israel, and it means something. We're going to read it.
Genesis chapter 32, verse 28. And he said, thy name shall become no more Jacob.
No more Jacob. Follow the 12 tribes, read.
But Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God.
For as a prince has thou power with God. So what does that mean?
You said it.
Exactly. The men of Israel are princes of God.
That's right.
So that means what? The women of Israel you so-called black, so-called Hispanic women, you are princesses of God. That is right. And a prince, a manly prince, wears pants. A princess, which is royalty, does not wear pants. She would wear a dress. Right. So I was going back to memorial, so you understand that the image we made out of is the image of God. Our so-called black man with woolly hair. And you know Christ is black, right? Looks just like his father. That Memorial Day. Okay, July, 4th of July. That was the war they had, get the independence. Memorial Day is for them to memorialize all their wars. No, that was the Civil War. I'm talking about Independence Day. 4th of July. No, that was for North Korea. They doing that now. There's gonna be some hell to pay. They doing that now. Hey, so 4th of July is when they broke off from the British nation. When America broke off from Britain and came over here. Let me ask you a question. What was your forefathers doing around that time? What was our forefathers doing around that time? 1776. 1776. What was our forefathers doing around that time? Hold up. The slave ships came over here in 1619. What do you think we was doing in 1776 around the 4th of July, the Independence Day? And slavery, brother. They were fighting for their independence to keep us as slaves. So why are we today celebrate their Memorial Day? We should be celebrating God's Memorial Day. That's right. Give me Exodus 3 and 15. God has memorials. They know it. Yeah, you're right. They know it. Who don't know it? Who don't know it though? Our people don't know it. Right. And guess what? We can read now. We read it now. Scripture say, blessed are him that read it. We read it now. But let's see what kind of memorial God has. What about memorial for him? Exodus 3 verse 15.
Exodus chapter 3 verse 15. And God said, moreover unto Moses, thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel.
Thus shall I say to the children of Israel.
The Lord God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob.
Remember, he's talking to the Israelites again. Is he going to tell us so-called black, so-called Hispanics celebrate Memorial Day of other nations? Let's see what he says.
God sent me.
I know this is easy word.
God sent me unto you. This is my name forever, and this is my memorial unto all generations.
This is a memorial to all generations. This Bible is a memorial to all the Israelite generations.
That's right.
Because God's high holy days, that should be a memorial to him. His feast days, not Easter, not Christmas. He commands us to be a memorial to him.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates on all our YouTube channels. Shalom.